Well, this World Series rematch has been all Dodgers so far. They win last night, and they pummel the Yanks tonight on Baseball Night in America. A 21-hit attack. Sunflower seeds flying everywhere. And yeah, the Dodgers love it, L.A. The warm day has turned into a cool, beautiful night, and the Dodgers feeling pretty good. Usually do when you score 18 runs on 21 hits. Poppy's got the dance going. Feeling good right now. Welcome to the postgame show. Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. So this was a whitewash. Dodgers had 5 home runs. You name it, they did it. Biggest takeaway so far from this World Series rematch, Al?
Yeah, just a few, KB. Not much from the game, but it's obvious the best 2 players and most exciting players in the world are Ohtani and Judge. The American League is the JV, the National League is the varsity, and the title, fellas, has to come through LA.
Well, 2 games, and it's like it has been just definitely a beat up. And if you want to face this Dodgers, especially now that they have pretty much 14 players in the DL as of right now, and you still can't beat them, you better fix something. You got to figure something out, D.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, the depth of the Dodgers, the National League is a superior league than the American League right now, and you never know what's going to happen at the trade deadline. It might not be the same 2 teams once we get into August and September, but as it stands now, the Dodgers have the better team.
Couple of notes. Freddie Freeman. So I know Max Muncy drove at 7. He was the big star, a couple home runs. But Freddie Freeman, just a couple more knocks. He's batting a cool 374. And you mentioned Judge in defeat. Guy's ridiculous. 3 more hits, 2 home runs. He's now batting 398 on the season as we go to June.
And keep in mind, Kevin, he's doing this as a power right-handed hitter who necessarily doesn't fly down the line, so he's not getting Ichiro-shaped hits, and he's facing 70% right-handed pitchers. And I don't know what to say. I'm out of.
He's locked in. He's focused. These games are not easy to play in, you know, especially if you're losing. You're down that many runs. But he locks in on every single at-bat. He's on every pitch. He's not chasing. Anything in the zone, he does damage. He got thrown out at second base trying to get a double because he hit it too hard. That's all we were talking about, is how hard he hit it. But he's locked in. He's fun to watch. And that's why I said earlier, he's at a whole nother level.
Dodgers offense continue doing damage even if they have so many pitchers on the DL. Look out for the Dodgers with this offense. I mean, it has been unbelievable, and tonight, I mean, they show everything they got.
And KB, a little bit with Garrett Cole. You don't need him usually against pedestrian teams, but it's obvious when he's not in, you got to put in a pitcher like Will Warren. Tough matchup for him. You need a full stack to beat the Dodgers, and that may not be enough.
Dodgers offense so good the first 2 games, and tonight, a 21-hit attack, 18 runs on a rout of the Yankees. We're here in L.A. We know the Dodgers playing well as usual, and there's traffic, Big Poppy.
A pretty good birthday gift?
Yeah, just with the doctor order, that was a good one. Now I can enjoy some dinner, but no, really good all around. I think, again, last night what we did offensively, we just took it into today. Beat the starter. I thought we did a good job of getting to the fastball, just kind of keeping the line moving, just taking really good at bats, swinging at strikes, taking balls, and caught a big lead, got into the pen, which should help us tomorrow. And it's just been really fundamental, all-around good baseball. And landing to get through 6 and be able to pitch with the lead was also a big help us reset the pen.
Does that just kind of feel like a game that showed what you guys can be capable of, especially after kind of the ups and downs of the last couple of weeks here?
It does. The last couple of weeks has certainly been a grind with all the stuff we've been going through. But obviously, when you get the Yankees and fans get into it, and it just kind of infuses some excitement into the clubhouse, and guys showed up and getting what these fans want, and it's been a fun series for us.
Understanding it's only May 31st, does that kind of feel like a statement kind of performance?
No, I wouldn't say statement. I just think that it's just good to. I mean, that's a good club over there. So I'm just happy with the process and how we're taking the field and going about playing baseball.
Can you describe the energy in the dugout when hit after hit after hit starts happening and you're on that kind of roll?
It's contagious. People talk about things of hitting is contagious and winning, losing, all that stuff. And, there's just guys that want to get up to bat, and the pitcher out there, I'm sure they feel it. And it's just that adrenaline, that emotion in the dugout, and the fans we're in there from pitch one. So it's kind of like that playoff environment.
I know it's just one game, but is this a confidence builder? Is this a momentum builder going forward too?
I hope so. We've sort of been playing middling baseball for a while now, and so maybe it took a club like the Yankees to get us to, reset and step our game up, and we've done that for these last couple nights.
Dave, how much did Max need a day like this?
He did. Max is, it's been a tough one to start, but I just give him a lot of credit. He hasn't wavered from the work. He hasn't run from, the criticisms, and he's showing up every day to play and help us win a ball game. And he got his 200th homer tonight, so that was a milestone that I know he's proud of. And just the ability to get hits, which he did in the first inning, I thought was a big, huge hit. And to go backside with a changeup, to then hit a fastball in to keep it fair. So all around playing good baseball.
So you say Haesung had the energy you were looking for?
He did. We were talking about that earlier today. Haesung, there's just something about him that that youthful enthusiasm, that joy. He's just happy to be out there, happy to be on the team, and guys feed off the energy, and he takes really good at bats. He competes. Even taking that lefty, getting behind the count and fouling a couple pitches off and hitting a homer. Made a great play defensively that saved Landon to double up whoever it was, and to get Judge the throw, showed the arm strength there late. So played a really heck of a ball game.
I've seen good defense from him, but did you think he had something like that outfield assist?
Yeah, I think that he's got a plus arm. It doesn't always show, but he's an all-around good baseball player, and giving him some runway, he's making good on it and taking advantage of it.
Will he get more opportunity in June?
Yeah. He won't play tomorrow, but he'll be back in there on Monday.
You mentioned his energy. There's a language barrier there, but his teammates have still taken to him. How have you seen that happen?
It's baseball, just that baseball language. I think that he's very respectful, very humble. There's a joy to it. I think that draws people towards him, and they talk. I don't know how they communicate, but they talk.
What have you seen from Landon recently?
I see that when he's aggressive on the attack in the hitting zone, he's much better than when he's middling and trying to be so fine. And it's not always easy to pitch with a big lead, and so it was good to see him. And I thought Mark did a great job with the pitching and the sequencing and kind of how to navigate that. But he's growing in the sense of getting his pitch count up. I think he's thrown 100 pitches a few times now this year, so or close to it. So he's giving us length, and I'm just, a few days ago, looking at where our pen was at to now, looking at this stretch, it's guys like what Landon and the other guys that are doing right now helping us.
This was a national TV game against the Yankees. Is this extra sweet to be able to win 18-2 against them?
It's certainly sweet to win any game, take the political answer, put it away, but yeah, to beat those guys is always good. It always feels good to beat the Yankees. They're the class of the American League right now, and anytime you can beat those guys, you feel good.
Thanks, Skipper. Congrats.
Happy birthday.